Hello everyone, welcome back to another sports design tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to make this sports graphic. But as always, before we get into things, I need you guys to subscribe, like, watch the entire video to get the combination to unlock the PSD. So, now that you've done that, let's get into it. Our first step will become to gradients. And we'll change our black color to a gray. And what we'll do is we'll switch it. Make sure the white, and we'll come to radial. What we'll do is make sure the white's in the middle, and we'll make it a tad little bit bigger. For today's graphic, we'll be using Trossard. So what we're going to do is we're going to place him in the middle, and just have the whites behind the background. Next, what we're going to do is create a layer underneath Trossard. Switch back to our blacks. Come to our floor shadows brush, and choose foot shadow 2. Put the shadows underneath the ball and his feet, like so, and one at the back. Now what we'll do is we'll create a new layer and clip it to Trossard, like so. Come to our soft brush again, turn our flow down to 20%, and start drawing the shadows on the ball and the feet. And just continue those shadows onto the legs, like so. Now what we'll do is we'll come to Trossard here. Increase our texture up to around 50. A little bit of contrast and exposure increase. Increase the sharpening. Come to color mixer. Decrease the oranges slightly. And the greens completely. As well as on the saturation. Our next step will become to color lookup layer. Put that above. Come to 3 strip. Turn 3 strip on. Now we'll come to our levels. And we'll just play around with our levels slightly. We can just see the difference that makes. Now what we'll do is we'll create 2 new layers. Turn them to overlay. Name them W and B. And again, just do our usual color correction. So we'll start with our whites. Draw them in. Now we've done our whites, we'll switch to our blacks. And draw our shadows in. And already we can see the difference that makes on the face. Now what we'll do is we'll group this together and move it down slightly. Sorry, move it up slightly. We'll duplicate this Trossard layer, bring him down, and flip it vertical. Bring it down to here, and now we'll make a layer mask. Come to our soft brush again, turn the opacity back up and the flow down. Now what we'll do is we'll slowly mask away the bottom part and a little bit of the ball, just to make that glass-like effect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move Trossard slightly back up, just so the feet are touching so it looks like a complete glass reflection. Now we'll come back onto our main Trossard layer, double click on the layer to bring up this panel, and choose Outer Glow. Decrease the size and the opacity, just because we want a little bit of a burst behind him. And for our last 2 steps, what we're going to do is drag and drop the Arsenal logo in, put it top left corner, like so. Press Ctrl Shift Alt and E, convert it to a smart object, come up to Camera Raw Filter, and start playing around with that Camera Raw Filter. So what we're going to do is increase the clarity, contrast, and a little bit of the exposure. We're also going to add some grain, and a little bit of vignetting. But again, it increases the exposure a little bit. Come to color grading. We're going to add some little bit of reds in to it. like so. And there we go. That's how we make this sports graphic. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like, comment what you see next. See ya.